again. We tried to do the same exact ride a couple of weeks ago, and my bike broke down. So we're hoping for a little retribution here. But starting to climb up into the mountains, and it's getting a little cooler and a little cooler, because it's been hotter than hell. We left the house this morning at about 6:15, and it was already like 95 degrees at 6:15 a.m. and it's been a hot, long ride across the desert. It's well, it's 10:32 now, so you know we're 4.5 hours into it. So 4.5 hours straight across the desert. That's a little rough. We're plenty thirsty and definitely ready for some food. And after we eat, maybe have a beer, and we're gonna head up Highway 666, the longest continuous switchbacks in the United States. It's like almost 100 miles of just switchbacks. We're on the far east side of Arizona. We're pretty close to the New Mexico border. We're about halfway up the state, but heading close to the top border of the state. But we're about 4.5 hours east of Phoenix right now. Oh. Alright. No idiot lights. Alright. Chugged a tall boy in an alley. The alleys here are very picturesque. I actually took a picture of the alley because it was kind of beautiful. I mean, it still had trash and all that. I didn't take a picture of the trash, but everything is, you know, built into a cliff, including the alley. Alright, by this time, the last time we attempted this is where I knew my bike was fucked. I have footage of it, but I fucked up and didn't change my mic from line in to a microphone, so I had no audio whatsoever. And that kind of killed the footage, because the footage was of me freaking out, realizing my bike was breaking down. Right now it's 99 degrees here in Clifton, and we're feeling it. You know, of course we live in Phoenix, so 99 isn't that bad for us, but would prefer it wasn't 99. So if you saw my social media posts about hanging out in a closed bar, this was the bar right here. Michelle's Bar and Bar and Grill. Wonderful woman, that Michelle, letting us hang out there, have some cocktails. When you see these mines for the first time, they're pretty fucking awe-inspiring. They don't even seem real. They're just so fucking huge. Next service is 90 miles. Boy, a passing lane would be nice. I don't think there is one though. Well, that's neat. I don't remember this from last time. Of course, me and Dino were going pretty hard. We didn't have a tanker in front of us. Now, that's scary as fuck, but we made it. Now we're a few miles in already at this fucking mine. And it's still a mine. Big old fucking man-made canyon. Literally turned a mountain into a hole in the ground. It just keeps going and going and going. Alright, into the switchbacks. It's all cliffs and shit next to it, so you can't fuck this up because you'll be dead. And there's no cell service or any kind of shit out here, and as you can see, we haven't seen a car yet. We'll see a couple most likely in the next 80 miles, but not a lot. Alright, I can't see Eric in our mirrors anymore, and I can't see Chris in front of me anymore. So that's good. That means we're right in the middle. Exactly where we want to be. You get too close to your friends in this and you start getting real competitive. Like me and Dino did. We ended up chasing each other through this shit. Like sliding bikes around and fucking basically trying to die. It was so bad that halfway up this mountain, I ripped my exhaust in half from dragging it so hard. Arizona is motorcycle paradise. You can ride all year long. I mean, you can't ride this year all year long. You know, in the wintertime, this does have snow on it. But you could literally, in the wintertime, you could be in Flagstaff, go snowboarding or skiing, then jump in your car, get home around 3 or 4, and jump on your motorcycle and ride comfortably. I'm sure there's plenty of other places like that around the world, but I'm not around the world, I'm here. And I fucking love it. Fucking look at that fucking view. Oh, cow. Hi, cow. Hi. Both me and Melissa just waved at that cow. You guys didn't see it, but she was waving too. She's got her hands in the small of my back right now, and she just lifted one hand and I could feel her waving. Hi, cows. Hi. Oh, I think you probably could see Melissa in the mirror waving that time. So the other part of that is now you got to watch for cow shit in the corners. Me and Dino raced through here a couple of years ago, and we could only hit 105 miles an hour because the air is so thin, there's so little oxygen that our bikes wouldn't produce enough horsepower to get past 105 miles an hour. Just scraped my exhaust hard. Was trying not to do that on this trip, but oh well, I guess I'm a failure. The last time I did this road, I ended up having to search the entire small town of Alpine for bolts to put my exhaust back together because I kept slamming it like that through corners, and I finally sheared the mounting hardware off and separated my baffle from my header pipes. And I'm hoping not to do that on this trip because it was a real pain in the ass. This is the first time since dirt biking on the volcano that I've actually felt cool air outside, because it's been well over 105 degrees every single day since. This type of shit was actually why I started strapping a helmet on, was to show you some of these absolutely beautiful roads here in Arizona. You know, a lot of people, they just think of it as a desert, And even then, they're not really sure what that means. You know, they kind of have a Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote vision of what the desert is, and there is some of that. You get up around Sedona and stuff, or up on the border of Utah, then yeah, it definitely, it looks very much like the desert from the old Warner Brothers cartoons. But the rest of it is definitely not that. It's a lot greener than you would imagine, with a lot more wildlife, and it's very mountainous. So apparently there is a bar up here in Hannigan Meadow. Every time we've done this road, we've blasted by at about 75 to 80 miles an hour, and I've never even saw a bar. Like, literally not at all. Maybe it's well hidden. I'm not sure. I don't know. But it looks like we're gonna find out, which would be good because I'm very thirsty. I think it just rained right here. I'm not sure, but it sure looks like it. Okay, it's sprinkling a little bit. Oh, it's hail. Well, hey there, Mr. Dog. Pet you? Yeah? Alright. Let's go get wet. Can't hide out in the bar all night. Right now, I'm bummed at myself for forgetting to bring my rain pants, because frankly that stuff just makes the ride more comfortable. You know, and I know that being miserable is super fucking cool, shows everybody what a fucking ultra badass you are, and I don't really give a fuck about whether or not anyone thinks I'm a badass. Now I just want to ride, pound as many miles as I possibly can, and enjoy as much of the ride as I possibly can. Normally I'd tuck down behind my handlebars, but Melissa's right behind me, so it'd be kind of a dick move for me to get my body directly out of the rain and leave her sitting there to get wet. So I won't. Alpine. Elevation 8,000 feet. Yeah, they held right up too. Yeah. 17 miles. God, I love Arizona. Looks like you're in a completely different fucking state. Possibly even a different country. So long 17 miles riding like this. This will be a really fun road dry too. Not that it's not fun soaking ass wet with my shoes filling with water, but it could be more fun. I'm not afraid to admit it. What's that? His pants? Yeah, I was figuring that was going to happen.
It caught the wind and it was all...